Okay, the next is from Xavier Rodarte. Subject is Disco not allowed. Hey, Feeney or whatever, can you ask Disco? Okay, so I guess he's asking you. Actually, why don't you read this one? Not Shelby. Hey, Feeney or whatever, can you ask Disco what were the roller coaster of emotions he went through when he saw and realized that Virgil was on AEW and how he will never, ever, and he put in capital letters, ever be on AEW. You're welcome. I'll even okay, if you're asking me what were my emotions seeing Virgil, okay, and that I would never be on AEW, I think I've been pretty clear on this. I'm thinking Conan could probably answer this. Conan, how do you think I would take? How do you think I feel that I'm never going to be on the AEW show?
You don't give a fuck.
Thank you. I think it's pretty funny. I want to say this. Did you and I knew this would happen too. Okay. I want to talk about the Cody Jericho finish. Okay.
Yeah.
I just listened before this because I was doing cardio at the gym, so I was just listening to some clips of some stuff. And Brian and Vinny, the Alvarez and Vinny show, whoever this Vinny guy is, they were reviewing the Jericho MJF.
Okay, who's Vinny? I always hear of him, but I don't know who he is.
He's just another Mark.
Yeah, he's done a show with Alvarez for years and years and years.
So he's just a fan.
Just a fan.
I think so,
right.
Yeah.
Well, thinks he's an educated fan or whatever these people think they are, And they were talking about how perfect and beautiful it was on the MJF turn. And I was like, guys, what are you talking about? Everybody and their mother was discussing when he was, with Cody that he's going to turn and we're talking about the turn. It's like, don't you guys get that the turn is supposed to come out of nowhere? Like that as a fan, that's how you were surprised because you got shocked. It's like every single person on the planet knew that he was going to turn on him, except for Cody. And they're trying to this is what I used to argue with Jeff all the time and did TNA when they would book angles like that when there was an obvious turn. I was like, dude, go let the other guy turn on him because it's going to make this guy look stupid because everybody can see this turn coming out from a million miles away except the guy that's getting turned on. And I'm like, that's my philosophy on that. A swerve is a swerve when you do something people are not expecting. That's the definition.
Do you remember when Sid cost Shawn Michaels the match against Diesel back in the day? And basically, here's how it went. Sid was at ringside. Shawn Michaels loses to Diesel. The next night on Raw, Michaels comes out and says, "You know something, buddy? When I had my rematch with Diesel, I'm going to have to give you the night off because it didn't really work out last time." And so Sid went nuts on him, powerbombed him, all that shit. I think they could have slow burn this a little bit more where Cody, he would have said, all right, you threw in the towel, you thought you needed to help me out. But hey, next time I wrestle Jericho, why don't you go ahead and stay back in the locker room and I'm going to handle this myself. And then have MJF kind of, get pissed off at him and jealous and whatever and turn against him. Or if Cody was like, you know what, I want to bring DDP out next time because he's been coaching me and it didn't really work out with you. Give MJF more of a reason to turn against him. Now it's like
I think MJF. I think DDP should have or Cody should have said, I want to bring out Joe Feeney III as my second, and then MJF turns on him right there. Nothing.
Right. Well, no, that would have been some good mind games because me and Jericho have an issue right now, so it would have made sense to kind of bring me out there and throw him off his game.
Joe, here's the problem, okay? And this is why I want to bring this discussion up.
I meant your dad, so he's seen it.
Yeah. And this is why I want to bring the discussion up, okay? Is because you can't. Here's the thing, and this is a problematic thing with professional wrestling today, and the fan base, and social media, and the type of fans you draw in. When all the smart marks do every week is criticize every aspect of the show, every angle, everything. It's like it's very difficult unless you have well-defined characters or well-told storylines to actually do any type of swerves in wrestling today because everybody's radar is always up trying to spoil anything that's going to happen next because everybody's giving the table, let's do the, and it's like gets to the point where it's just the discussions itself kind of like ruining the genre of wrestling because bro, when was the last time anybody ever really saw a good angle? What was the last good angle you saw on TV that kind of got its chance to play out where the fans didn't hijack in the middle, where the Sheik guys weren't teasing spoilers and stuff? When was the last good angle in 5 years in professional wrestling? Just a good angle, not a good match, just a good angle that you can remember.
It's not just nothing off the top of my head. I mean, really, there isn't.
This is my point. Everybody's too smart for their own good.
I'm too high to remember
anything. The product, not as fans. They're consuming the product as critic. And when you think you're just a critic, you just criticize every single thing that's being done and giving your take on every single thing. And that's not, like the fans, you don't want them engaged like that. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they can't write any good stories, and I'm saying this maybe not even. I'm not saying it's because of this, but creative in the year 2019 professional wrestling is kind of handcuffed because there's just too many smart marks and there's too much product and there's too much consumption in social media for these people to you're not hiding anything from the fans anymore because all the wrestlers are on social media every day. It's like it used to be like you would see the wrestlers each week at the shows. Like every month, once a month, you'd see the wrestlers live. Now it's like you're seeing them live and you're seeing them on social media every day. And communicating with them every single day. Yeah. It's it's just very difficult.
Let me tell you something about that finish. Like, I like the Cody and Chris thing because they're always throwing shots at each other when the promotion started, to kind of build this thing. And, and then Jericho came in, had his heel faction. He got over. Jericho came in with the heel faction. He got over. He got the title. Cody was finally going to face him. And then they broke that window when they were hid behind the window and shit. And I haven't seen the match. I'm assuming it was good. But, and obviously busted his head open and all that. But I did think, as far as what you're talking about, Disco, the swerve, I thought that since so many people knew that it was coming, they did a great job in that one match where MJF came out and it looked like he was going to turn and he didn't.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
And the place really popped. And I think they put that on purpose so you wouldn't think this was coming, but I still knew it was coming right there.
Right.
Yeah. It just seemed anticlimactic to me. And the other thing is, even though their fans know that this has been building for 6 to 9 months, whatever, for the people that are just watching, these guys have only been on TV together for 6 weeks, So it just seemed, I don't know, I thought they could have built it more,
Yeah. Yeah.
So...
Well, that's it for the mailbag.
All right. Enjoy the rest of the show. Boom.
That's some good stuff for the show.
Yeah.